which by the way is my favorite new bag. Actually, in our live stream in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to show you more of my favorite bags. It's like children. I have no favorite, but this is something that I wear all the time. And I'm showing you all Python because we are only presenting what I brought on this trip and what my husband brought on this trip, and also what my younger daughter brought on this trip. She carries this beautiful ivory. Sorry, I keep trying to keep track of the camera. So this is and again, this is okay. Her ivory bag, which we'll get to. So this is the sport pack. It has an adjustable strap. So it has a hook here, a hook closure. That's plastic, so it's incredibly durable. And I like the juxtaposition of a really elegant fabric and an elegant look with something that is sporty. So you can widen this, and I believe we have the stats and the measurements of the strap online. I can't recall exactly at this moment what the size is, but this is something that can be worn crossbody. I'm just leaning forward. So it can be worn crossbody, or it can be worn, I had mine really full today, and I'll show you what I have in it. So I'm pretty small. I'm 5'1". So I'm a miniature person, as my husband likes to say. He's 6 feet. So I close it all the way up and I wear it around the waist. And so again, I had it really full today, and I find that the weight distribution can get a little bit tricky if you have a full bag. So I don't know what you all can see, if you can see this, or if, because my interface might be a little bit different. But anyway, so I'll just move it around, and then you have this belt, the belt look in the front, and then you've got like your little bustle in the back. So I like doing that if I'm on a hike with my dogs, because I carry the okay, I thank you, Erin. That's my middle name. Did you know that means Ireland? I didn't know until we were flying through England, and this very nice gentleman said, "Oh, did you know your middle name means Ireland?" And I had no idea. And I don't know if my parents knew either. So yes, you do know. Okay, so wait, and Mallory, is Mallory an Irish name? Okay, so anyway, we have. Let me know in the comments if Mallory's in English, is an Irish name. So I have this is not part of our event tonight, but this is one of the a faux python, a rubber python coin clutch, and this is ruby. So ruby's a really bright kind of a cherry red, and then we have plum, which sold out pretty quickly. All of our plum products. This, if you follow us on Instagram, you've seen this a lot. This is my AirPod case, and so that goes along with me. My sister-in-law has a beauty distribution company, so she's always sending me really interesting products, and I always have to have lotion with me. Hand sanitizer. I always have like hand sanitizer and wipes and all kinds of like crazy stuff, because and masks, by the way. I feel like I'm the only one masked in New York City, but it gives me comfort to Aaron, very Irish. I'm not very Irish, so I don't know where my parents got the name, but I love it nonetheless. And I still feel a connection to double ARONs, our male counterparts. So anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. So my daughter's EpiPen. So it does fit a lot. And then this front zip compartment, it's for cards if you didn't want to take a full wallet, or keys, or, LA living is like, oh, Dr. Bronner's. Yes, Sophia, honestly, I can't go through enough of these. But then sometimes I feel like I need the actual wipes, and I don't know where they are. They might be in another bag. This is a preview of something we're going to be doing, the bucket bag, in our next shopping event. So it just holds everything. And originally when Rivers 8 started, the first product was a waist pack that was like the baby sister version of this. It was much smaller. It had a different closure. It didn't have the front zip, because I felt like I have 3 dogs. I wish I could have a dozen dogs, but I've been told that no more dogs right now. So we have 3 dogs, and I was, walking them several times a day, and I would, I had the little like Lululemon pants with the little pocket, the slip pocket, and I put like the phone in one, my ID in the other, because my father, who's a big cyclist, was hit by a car and left for dead and was taken to the hospital as a John Doe. So that always haunted me, and I feel like everyone needs to carry ID with them. And I had keys, and I just felt like I was starting to add stuff like, bags for the dogs, and it was just like a little thing here and there, like a lip sunscreen. And so I just thought there needs to be something. This was in 2018, like before fanny packs and waist packs became big again, and they were a relic of the 1980s and made fun of. And so I designed the first one because I thought, if you're walking your dogs and you're dirty, and again, it's like about having something that looks beautiful but it's not precious. Because anytime in my past life when I would buy a beautiful leather bag, I was always like, oh, in the bathroom, like, where do I put it down? I don't want to hang it on the hook. I don't want to bend the strap over the hook in the back of the door, like weird stuff like that. Or like putting it under the seat in front of me on the airplane. I don't want to kick it with my feet. And it's like, it's so crazy. Life is so short. And I just thought, I want something that's beautiful as those leather bags, but not so delicate. So again, so that was the genesis of the waist pack, the first waist pack, which we'll show you on the next live stream, because that's the one that I use every single day. And I also wear a lot of dresses when I travel, because we're really crazy about only taking carry-on bags, and nothing folds up better than a dress, like a really nice silk dress or a linen dress that you can fold up and roll. And so it's always nice to have a belt just to give you some shape. And I know some women are very opposed for whatever reason, for their comfort level. They don't like wearing anything around their waist. So that's also the reason why we made this bag, the larger sport pack, so you can, lengthen and adjust the strap to wear it, crossbody, because that's also a really nice option. I just felt like so often I would like be schlepping my kids around. They're older now, but in early days, or like working and you're like taking meetings in the city or running around and you have this big bag, and it's just bad for your trapezoids. It would give me tension headaches, blah, blah, blah. So I just wanted to avoid carrying anything, because I think it's, as for women, it's just not healthy for us. And we get so used to carrying everybody's crap that we just, if you go through your bag, you're like, what's this receipt? What's like, this is like a random sock, or, 3 pairs of glasses. You don't need 3 pairs of glasses. Like, we're so bad about editing our own pieces that go in our everyday bags that we carry so much more than we really need to. And we need to protect our back and our shoulders. So again, all of that went into the thinking around our waist pack, and it became really, really a huge runaway hit. And I was so excited because it spoke to me, the whole hands-free concept, and it spoke to other people as well. So, and again, this is like the next generation. This is the sport pack. And if you get a 15% discount within a half an hour of this. Oh my God, we're 9 minutes away from ending. Oh, but this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun with you all. I get to just talk. And yes, Michelle, I'll put it on. So again, I'm pretty mini, but this extends. So this is, and again, I don't know what you can see, and this is very full. So walking around the city today, I had it put in the back, but then you have this whole belt concept. Or you can open it up like this and then wear it crossbody. And this is virtually indestructible. It can be cleaned with Clorox, with 409. If you're, a family that just uses Method cleans it also. Soap and water. This can get completely wet. We don't say that it's waterproof because we don't want you to submerge it. The zippers are metal. So, but again, I've had like, water spills, coffee spills. We put that on our Instagram as well, because I really want people to understand that we're like, as women, we live busy lives, whether you have kids or not. You're running around, you're doing 100 things, you're wearing a ton of hats, and you want to just be able to not worry. If you're carrying your phone in this hand and a coffee in this hand, and it spills, you just got to keep trucking on. So this is the sport pack. And again, on the Verishop site should have the stats on how small and how wide the belt goes. And again, for travel, I like to pack really light, so I do a lot of belted dresses, because I think they just fold really small and you can roll them up and everything. So, I'm gonna move on to our last, the mini clutch.